Hey everybody, welcome back to my front porch, man. Thought I'd hang out with you again today. I got inspired today about some leadership out of the Bible. Just so you know about me and my routine, every day I get up and I read my dreams for about 7 minutes, and I do my spiritual readings in the morning, which is biblically based in scripture. I recite my affirmations every day, and I just look at my dreams. I'm telling you, I dwell on them. I go over and over them. I say them out loud. There's about 120 of them. And then when my mind is right there, then I get ready to go to daily mass. And for me, that's a routine. So I'm going to mass every day and getting scripture feeding every day. Well, in today's reading, in Matthew 16:13 through 23, man, I discovered this really cool leadership parallel. And I got to tell you, I learned a lot of my leadership from my faith life, because that's what leadership is all about. You know, one guy shows up a couple thousand years ago and creates a movement that's unbelievable and passes through the generations, and more and more people growing in the faith every day. So from the Christianity point of view. So from that point of view, here you go. Peter and Jesus are talking, and Jesus asks him, I'm paraphrasing, Jesus asks him, well, who do you say that I am? Because all the people of the villages and the times are telling him who they think. And Peter says, hey, you're the Christ, you're the Son of God. And Jesus says, hey, it is not by man's wisdom in the world that you have found this out. It's been revealed to you from God the Father. And imagine at that moment how Peter felt, you know. Jesus is telling him, you got it. A couple lines later, he says, Peter, you're going to be my rock. I'm going to change your name from Cephas to Peter. And Peter means rock. You will be the foundation of which this movement will take place. From you, the seed of everything else will happen. Well, I got to believe that Peter's feeling pretty good about himself right there. I mean, can you imagine if Jesus Christ said to you, hey, you're number one. You're my guy. I'm going to run everything through you. And on you, I'm going to build this great faith and religion we call Christianity. Now, Peter's got to be feeling pretty good about himself. Well, 4 lines later, Jesus is telling him all about how he's going to pay a price and sacrifice and go to Calvary and give up his life on the cross and die, and in 3 days be resurrected and save the world, you know, through his resurrection. And Peter's like, oh, no, Lord, no way. We're not going to let that happen to you. And he starts to rebuke. The word rebuke is used. Jesus. And in that same conversation thread, right, Peter's a hero, he's feeling awesome about himself, and 4 lines later, Jesus is saying, get behind me, Satan. And to have a little framework on Satan, that word in Hebrew means tempter or temptress, you know, to tempt. So Peter's from hero to zero in 4 sentences. And as a leader who has chosen a leader to be the leader of leaders, in other words, Peter was chosen to teach those who will teach those who will teach those. And to go from zero to hero, there's a great leadership lesson in it, and here it is. You ready? Emotion. Take captive your thoughts. Think what you want, watch what you say. Never let emotion make a leadership decision for you. Leadership isn't about emotion. It's about wisdom. That's the lesson that Peter didn't know, that Jesus taught everybody through that. Get behind me, Satan, you tempter. I have a mission to do, and you're not going to destroy it. And you're not going to cause me to fall. I thought that was an awesome leadership lesson. Emotion. Take captive every thought in obedience to Jesus. That's what he's telling Peter. You're thinking like a man. You're thinking like the world when you say things like that to me. And you should be thinking higher, more elevated. I call that an E5 leader raising up your culture of thought and your awareness to 30,000 feet instead of ground level. And some of you in management, well, you're at 1,000 feet, so, you know, you're on your way. And I wanted to share that with you today, man. What a profound leadership lesson. You know, take captive your thoughts. And if you go to e5leader.com, sorry, this is a plug, but if you go to e5leader.com, I've done a video, a free training video, all about inputs, how to take captive of your inputs and control of them so that you can have awesome outputs. And I thought that video we have up there, that teaching lesson, exactly parallels what happened to Peter today, how he fell, you know, captive to his emotions rather than captivating his thoughts, his mental awareness, his mental toughness. And he fell prey to being tempted, you know, and I thought that was really cool. But something else new I want to tell you, as long as I'm talking about E5 Leader. We have 2 new things going on. And I pulled up my iPad so I can show this to you on my iPad. On the Abouts page or the Tools page, I don't know if you can see that with the reflections or not, but on the Tools page at the very top, what you can do is sign up for 12 of my best leadership tips. Now that's 12 of my best leadership tips. And these lessons are available both on the Tools page where the book is sold and mentoring and coaching, and also in the About page at the very bottom. And why am I doing this? I want to help people. That's why I'm going online. And so I want to take these 12 of my best tips, leadership lessons, and I'm going to give them to you in bite-sized chunks, probably 3-4 lessons at a time, and you'll get them sent to you. They're absolutely free. There's no charge for them whatsoever, and it's my way of saying, first of all, thank you for being a subscriber. If you're catching the vlogs and the blogs on Facebook, or you're catching them over on YouTube, and you're subscribing and you're following and you're liking, and also for those that bought the book. I want them to have these lessons. You need these lessons. They're transformational leadership, just like this lesson today that the gospel gave us in Matthew about Peter and Jesus. Remember that. Jesus is transferring total authority to one man. That one man got excited, got emotional, and didn't take captive of his thoughts. And in the very next framework of the sentencing, he's now the tempter. Don't let that happen to you. When you find yourself in a leadership position, and we're all in leadership positions, make sure you stay on top. Make sure you stay wired to that responsibility of being a leader. And I've talked about it in videos, and I'll talk about it in future videos some more. But anyhow, God bless you. You have a great day. I was just so inspired today, and I want to share that leadership lesson from the Bible with you. Have a great day.